I think there's, of course, the partisan has deepened, and in this country, this country is not moderating its expectations. It has grand expectations of itself, but it has doesn't have the capability to fulfill its own expectations, and there is something a little pathetic about that. And the sad fact is, and that is creating divisions in this society, and we see that in the inequality, which has really kind of jumped forward from the 1980s on with many of the neoliberal policies. And I'm not very hopeful in that the US society is going to get to grips with many of its challenges in the short term. I will say one more thing additionally with regard to the US system, where it has hurt itself. Electoral college system does not work today, particularly in terms of its presidential elections. We have had many presidential elections where where the candidate who secured less votes still managed to win the presidential election. And this causes real problems because the president has very serious political authority, including nominating Supreme Court justices. And what I would say is today we have an unrepresentative Supreme Court which has toned down consensus judgments like on abortion, the Roe v. Wade judgment, and that has particularly to do with the partisan system of electing presidents that they have out here.
The 49-year-old landmark ruling that guaranteed court's verdict earlier this year means it's now up to state legislatures and to say to back candidates up and down the ballot supporting their cause.
President Biden wants to divide the world into democracies and authoritarian states, and then thereafter create a coalition of the willing of democracies, and perhaps look to start a new Cold War vis-a-vis China. It's unfortunate, but it's about drawing dividing lines in the international system with a goal to kind of staring down China. If one is going to be stuck with partisan ideologies and hope to privilege a domestic social system over other people's social system as that guiding ideology, it will never create the foundation or a basis of a sustainable or a productive international relation system.